Alright guys, we are over here at my buddy's place. I actually found a new project, I believe, that I got. I'm gonna turn you guys around here. Let me see here. So I think we found us a new project, guys. I'm about to show you here in a minute. I think that's good, man. I'm gonna take you guys in here so you can see what's going on. Hey, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna get right into this video. So here we're back here. See a little project we got. Let me see if I can open up this door. There we go. As you see, another motorcycle. Uncover this thing here. She's not bad. It's a 99, I believe. Tires look good. I don't think it needs a battery. You got what, 790 miles on it. All right, we're gonna get it out here. Some battery. Can we get it up on that? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it back around. Yeah, that's good. Turn that thing around here. Okay, yeah. All right, let's keep pulling this thing around. All right, I got it here. Okay. Hang on a second. Talking about that fucking dog pooping in the oh.
That's that guy shit?
And his dog rolled in it.
But that's what he gets.
Sure is fucking. Oh my god. Right. All right, this year we got on. This is a VULCAN kAWASAKI 1500. She looks like she's in pretty good condition. I know the battery is dead. So we're going to go ahead and take it to the house. And I'm gonna do a little bit of reading up on this bike. And we're gonna see if we can possibly change it up a little bit. So I got something in mind. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Anyway, that's our little project for right now. Let's get it to the house. All right, guys, so we're back here in the garage. Finally brought it home. And now we're about to go and do a little walkthrough. I'm trying to change the oil in it. I already emptied the gas tank. It hasn't been driven that I know for at least 2 years. And like I said, my goal with this bike is to eventually drive it, see how it rides and everything. And I'm thinking about, you know, turning it into a bobber and trying to do a little custom paint on it. That's my intentions, all right? But before I do any of that, I want to go ahead and change the oil. I need to put some brake fluid in it as well. And the brakes, I already emptied the gas and I put new gas in it. So that's where we're at. We're gonna get started on the oil today, the oil change today. I've never done an oil change on a motorcycle. I have been reading up on the manual, so it shouldn't be too hard. It seemed pretty self-forward. So as you see, the battery was dead as well. And as of right now, it says that it is fully charged. So hopefully that will hold its charge, and we'll see about that once we get everything and all the fluids changed out. So we're gonna go ahead and do an oil change, and after that we're gonna put some fresh gas in it, and then we're gonna see if it'll start up, guys. So let's go ahead and try to get right into it. I got the shop dog here with me today, old Poppy. She's here hanging out with me, keeping me company. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so before I actually changed the oil, I actually looked at the oil filter, and the oil filter looked like it's brand new and stuff. And I know it's been sitting for a year, but I'm gonna change the oil. But I just got through reading the manual, and it says basically if the bike's been sitting for a while, go ahead and start the motor up, let it warm, let the engine oil, of course we should all know that anyway, let the engine oil get a little warm, and that way it'll drain a lot easier, because I'm sure it's pretty thick right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of gas in here just to get the motor turned over and warmed up, and then we'll go ahead and drain it and do an oil change. All right, I think that'll be enough to get us started. The brake fluids are low, so we're gonna go ahead and change it, and it says with the manual to put .4, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, let's see if we can start this joker. Put the seat back on. All right, run. All right, guys, so it wouldn't even turn over. So I'm just assuming that battery must be completely dead. That's the only thing I can think of. It didn't even want to crank or anything, as you guys saw. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up my battery charger to it, and I'm gonna try to see if I can jump it that away. And then I may just have to get a new battery. So let me go ahead and do that there. Go ahead and hook it up to the battery charger. Alright, so basically came to a conclusion that this battery is totally dead. It won't hold a charge. So I guess, I mean, it wouldn't even turn, after I charged it up for a full day, it wouldn't even hold. So I'm going to take this battery off. Oh, I got that on there. I actually put some PB Blaster on these bolts, so they will come off a little easier. All right, got that one. There we go. Like I said, I'm about to do some research on my bikes. Like this got this look like little fuse here. I'm not really too sure what that is, but I'll figure that out. All right, guys, so we are back at it. Unfortunately, it's been 2 days since we took the battery out. I went to 5 different local shops here in town. No one had a battery for the 96 Vulcan here, guys. So I went and had a special order a battery, and go ahead and give a shout out to Caps here in Bristol, man, at our local motorcycle shop. So he actually ordered me one, and it got here in 2 days. So if anybody looking for a battery for the right size, this is the part number RC50-N18L-A3, and that's the battery and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and put these little nuts in the battery so to grab once we put the battery together. For some reason they only, oh, he got one in there already. So let's go ahead and hook the battery up and let's see if she'll start. All right, guys, so right now the main mission, what I'm trying to do, since I know very little about this bike, we're trying to get, I changed the fluids. I still got to warm up the oil so I can put new oil in it. And I already changed the brake fluid in it. And I put new gas in it. I drained the old gas, put new gas in it. And then we're about to change this battery. And I'm going to just take it for a ride to see if everything is just working pretty good. I'm going to just go around the neighborhood. And then we're going to come back and do an oil change. So let's go ahead and get started with putting this battery in. Let's see if she'll start this time. All right, so I just put it on the battery charger. It's a new battery, so it should be charged. But I'm gonna go ahead and just see if maybe it just need a little bit more boost, and then I just let it run if it starts. Like I said, I don't know anything about this bike, but I'm trying to work out the demons and try to find them. So you guys are gonna find them when I find them. Right, hey, that's a good start right there. So I'm gonna just let it charge up a little bit more, and we're gonna get it started. I think she's gonna start, guys. I really think she's gonna start. All right, let's see. Everything is green now. I'm gonna try to jump it off. All right, guys, so I'm not sure if this is what the issue is, but for some reason, every time I take it out of choke when it's running, it cuts right off. But it told me to start it up so I can, you know, change the oil in it. Because I aerate this out anyway.
It's on there tight, ain't it?
There we go.
Some black gold.
Yeah, but hell, how empty that thing is, nothing may come out of here.
No wonder it's
it look empty to me.
Yeah, there's gotta be something.
Yeah, there's something in there.
Locked up.
I mean, the oil don't look too bad. It is dark. Then I put a little bit of oil in that filter.
Yeah.
Now we'll take the oil filter off. I already loosened it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that oil don't look bad at all. Put about 3.5 quarts in it until the fluid come up to there, and we'll go ahead and check the levels all over again, and we'll start it up again. All right, in case you guys are wondering what kind of oil I'm using this 10W40, and this is the 3.5 quarts, and basically I put half of this in there until it start coming. This is the last quart that I'll put in here until it start coming out the bottom here. All right, we'll put the plug back in, and we'll start up and let it warm up again. All right, crew, so we finally are back at it, and we got the carburetor out of it. Every video I watched, it was a single carburetor, it was two carburetors. It was a double carburetor. So we finally got it out. I got Ben over here helping me out, and actually instead of it coming through the side, we actually had to bring it up through the top. So you see where's the car? Here go the carbs over here. They go to carbs. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean the jets. These are different than the ones that I was actually doing the research on. So we have to take out the bows here in the back. Here, let's see, where is it at? Back in the back. They should have 2 jets in them. Okay, and then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna let some of the parts soak. You know, also my clutch wouldn't engage. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead, so focus in. I'm gonna go ahead and bleed the clutch. I got my mechanism already hooked up. I'm not gonna show you guys that part. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to bleed them and see if they can get unstuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. And I can turn you guys back on once I finish up. Alright guys, so I've actually went on ahead and cycled that brake fluid through with the clutch, and it was pretty dirty. So that's done. Hopefully that'll lock up that cylinder, unlock that cylinder up. So now I'm gonna hand the camera over to Ben, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not show you guys everything, but the first thing is we're gonna open up this port here and this port here, and this is where the 2 jets should be at. And then we're gonna see how nasty they are, clean them up, and put them back together. I got these, Ben already loosened these up for me. See how nasty they are. Screws are pretty nasty. We'll do this side, and I won't show you the other side. It's the same. Should be able to see through it, which I can barely see. I can see through it that way, but you see that come out? Yeah, so we'll clean that up. It's pretty gnarly. Oh man, I think that's clogged. Let me see if I get my phone. I think that one is clogged up pretty good. Yeah, that's clogged up good. I can't even put my light through it. Yeah, that one is clogged up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, guys, and then I'll turn you guys back on once I get everything back together. All right, guys, so as you see, I finally got the carb clean. I actually was able to clean the injectors. I put it back in here through the top here. The only thing I got left is to hook up the vacuum hoses and the gas line. And since I already had the tank and everything off, I went on ahead and went and brought a new inline filter, fuel filter. Here, see here, this is the old one. And I went and got a new one to put everything up in there. So hopefully this right here will take care of the problem as far as the choke only running when it's in the out position. So let's go ahead and button this up, and after I button everything up, we're going to go ahead and give it one more start, and we're going to see if it'll go ahead and pop in the first gear. And hey, it's been such a awesome experience working on a motorcycle. Like I said, this is my first time. I've had several motorcycles, but I've never really had to do any type of serious work to them. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it and button everything up, put my hoses back where they belong. And I tell you what, it was mean. That carburetor was mean getting back in there, guys. So I think I got it back in there pretty good and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and see if she starts and go into first gear once we get her going. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put the seat on. I got everything hooked up, rehooked the battery back up, and put some more gas in there. I got everything tightened up, so I'm hoping that pull the choke out, see if she'll start. I mean, well, first of all, make sure it's in neutral. Neutral. Pull the choke out. Start. It's probably just circulating some gas through there. Maybe it's not warmed up. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and try to kick that clutch in. Alright. So it's moving, so that's a good sign. That's awesome, guys. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it around the block because the clutch is engaging now, and I'm gonna see how she rides. Alright, so I haven't rode a bike in probably about 4 years. So it's gonna take me some time to get used to this clutch, I'm sure. But so far she looked like she's running good. No lights are on the dash. See here, let's go around the block here. Put in second. Yeah, she went in the second. Kind of like weird going from first to second. It didn't go straight away, so. downshift. Downshift pretty good. See him use my back brakes. Brakes seem like they can be adjusted a little bit. I gotta work on my turning. How you doing? What's going on, boy? I think we got a winner, guys. I didn't do so bad for my first time riding. All right. I'll get better. Right. I popped the clutch, but I tell you what, that's all right, man. Hey guys, so for my first time riding, I haven't rode a bike in probably about 5 years, maybe longer. But I think we got a winner here, man. I think we did a good job fixing up everything, going on my first bike ride. I think I'm gonna enjoy this little baby. Before I do anything, I'm gonna ride it for a little while, work out the kinks. I can still hear that it needs a little tuning up, and like I say, you know, I'm not a professional. I'm just a weekend hobbyist, guys. So I'll probably take it to the professionals to do me a good tune up and everything. Doesn't need no oil change. They may have to tune up the carbs or whatever, since I did take them apart and put them back on the bike. But I'm pleased. I'm very happy with everything, how the bike turned out. It took me a few days to get everything going, man. And I learned a lot about the carburetors and stuff. First time doing an oil change on a motorcycle. Also bleeding the clutch and everything. But as of right now, the clutch is working fine. I'm still driving for a few days. I'm gonna drive it around town before I get carried away going any type of trips or whatever. But you guys seen what we did, and you guys can do the same thing in your garage with you know, very little bit of tools that you need to do the job and stuff, guys. So hey, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me these few days. You guys was troopers. Y'all hung tough right there with me every step of the way, and I just want to thank you guys for watching these videos of mine. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to these videos as well, so we can continue making great content, guys. So like I tell everybody, man, if you got a good cigar, a fast car, a truck, smoke them if you got them, baby. CJ is out, and I'm definitely gonna catch you guys on the next video. Peace.